Morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Discord. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another edition of WBE TV, 25th February 2026. Let's see what we have by way of news. So today, 25th February 2026, there's no major US news. As always, we use the time between planting that seed, and harvesting. Poverty loves procrastinating. Now I look at our levels for the day. Our bull target is 25,140, PDH 25,078, PDO 24,787, PDC 25,028, PDL 24,694. Our bear target is 25,005 and our pivot 25,061. And now let's take a look at what we have in store in the market. So this morning the market has just been chopping up, albeit to the upside slowly. As usual, the rules remain the same. Yellow triangle pointing down, you sell. Blue triangle pointing up, you buy. As simple as that. Always price appropriately so that you can hold your trades even during pullback. Just follow the signals and you'll be all right. Okay. Wishing us all a wonderful, blessed, successful trading day. Happy feasting, everyone.
We're school aid this morning.
Excuse me?
We're school aid.
I don't know. He should be joining shortly, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. We need about almost 200 ticks to fill this 4-hour bear gap and the 1-hour bear gap as well. To the upside. Don't have any news today, so it's going to be interesting.
Just give me my money.
Morning, guys. Ooh, sorry for the lateness.
Morning, Kool-Aid. The Scorpion King just asked about you.
Yeah, I didn't get set up like I wanted to, so I'm trying to organize my groups. Get my daughter ready for school. Daughter, not kid.
Cut yourself. Morning, Ghost.
Hey, how's it going?
Good morning, Ghost.
Good morning.
Good.
Cool.
Live on YouTube.
Sweet. You guys anything yet? Just watching for now.
Pardon?
You guys anything yet, or just watching?
No, nothing yet.
Nothing yet. All right, cool. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of volume this morning. So we had some kind of rally overnight, right? So what now?
No.
I'm getting my kids school.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we had some kind of rally last night.
Yep.
Markets pushed up since yesterday. We do have a potential gap to fill coming up around the 157s. 157, 158. So there's a gap to fill. Let's see. Hourly time frame, you've got a gap to fill at 284. If you can get out of this current gap that we're in right now, right? So we hit this area a couple times. We're pushing through these 130s. Hopefully we get to the 150s before the next move to the downside. If that fails, then most likely price will go back down to retest the lows. We're looking at the lows from this morning, I would say. I am missing something here. Where's my Asian high? I'm missing something. So hang on. I gotta redo this. So I'm missing something out of all my levels. Let's see. Alright, let's do this again. Okay, so yeah, so gut feel probably around 158, 164. If that fails, if we can't get above 152s to go to 164s to retest, actually to sweep that gap or to fill that gap, then we'll probably get price to drop below. I'd be looking about 120 for a sell back down to Tokyo high, and then if you get through Tokyo high, you're looking for price to push a little lower. Back down to 76. 76s will give you 25s, and then if we get below 25s, then this thing goes back and probably make a new low of day around 24, 826, 825. Okay, if we do break out of these highs and break 180s, right, I'd be looking for price to go all the way to 283, 293 on the upside for a bullish move. Okay, again, we're still stuck in a range, 4-hour range. That range looks crazy. Right? We've been ranging, say since the 18th. We've been stuck in this range, right? We haven't been able to break out of it, and price just been ranging, right? So we get a strong breakout to the upside. We'll look for price to go up all the way to the 280s, and if we fail, then we'll probably just stay in this range market for a while. We might come back down 24, 800s, 950s, 940s, but overall we'll just continue to range until we get a break of the extreme ends with some strong volume and strong momentum. Let's see, what else do I see? I think that's about it for now. Yeah, that's about it for now. I don't see anything else that I'd really be interested in. So that's kind of how I'm gonna play today. Looking for a small buy to the upside, and then if that breaks out, I'll hold to those 250s, 260s, 280s, and if that fails and you get below the 120s, so maybe even 114, 120, I'll start a small position. There's a 2-minute gap there, and price could reject and bounce off that, but definitely below 115, I'll be looking to load up on sells and look to take that down to the 25s. Down 25. Down 68, 68 to 25. That's what I'd be looking at. That's weird. So we'll see how this goes.
Going to be interesting today with no news.
We're at a high, so see what happens.
What time is it? 8:40. We got news today.
Nothing.
News thing.
Blank slate.
Ooh, boy, it's not a good thing. We need a driving force. We need something to drive price to some good levels here.
I mean,
Alright.
actually, today's Wednesday. We have Nvidia after hours, though.
Yeah,
Close.
Nvidia earnings. How's Nvidia
Yeah.
looking? Let's go take a look. I know I said I was gonna send a markup on that. I will probably strangle Nvidia though, for sure, 100%. I'm strong with that. The VIX is looking weak, but it's also coming into an imbalance at 1836, right? So right now it's hanging at about 19, but it's coming into an imbalance at 1836, 1837. So one or two things could happen here, right? It could be sell the rumor, buy the news, right? So we might get a flash to the downside at the open, then kind of range through the day and then kind of buy the news, right? That might be the Nvidia play. Or we could buy up and then sell the news, right? Because overall, well, they'll probably lean bullish because there's been some deals with Apple and was it
AMD.
Meta? Yeah, Meta and AMD.
Meta and AMD, yeah.
Yeah, there's been some deals there, so I would probably still lean bullish on Nvidia as a sympathy play coming into earnings here. But I'll strangle as always. I'll strangle Nvidia. Strangle that for maybe a nice 1,000%. Let me see. Right now, Nvidia is at priced in at 192. Looks like it's had a decent bullish run for most of the week, right? Monday got up, pulled back, and then continued running up. So Nvidia could easily hit 200 on the day, depending on how news plays out. So I'm leaning bullish on Nvidia, and that's probably gonna be a bullish lean on the NQ as well, overall, simply because of what's happened in the last few days with AMD and Meta. Right, I think that's good news. And then also looking at where the VIX is at, VIX is probably gonna come down and fill some gaps here, which should give NQ the momentum it needs. But nevertheless, I'm still watching the same levels on NQ for my entries. But I would definitely strangle Nvidia. I'll probably play priced in 192, so I'll probably play a 185 put against the 200 call, and I'll lean more. I'll put more contracts on the calls. And less on the puts. But either way, that stronger should net at least 500% return. And I'll probably go, I'll go probably a little bit out on the expirations, just so I can give it time to play out. All right, what's NQ gonna do, man? Can we just flash this thing down already? It's not enough volume yet. This market is dead. There's no volume. It's nothing. It's kind of dead right now.
Yeah.
Just want to see make a move, right? Either we kind of blow through these tops and just go fill those gaps, or just flash the damn thing down. There's just no volume stepping in yet. Not enough, at least. So, just watching. Go lift, we'll keep playing around. It almost makes you feel like it's too late to take a buy, but buying highs is never a bad thing either in this kind of market. I actually was anticipating a strong rally last night, thinking Trump would invoke some crazy bullish action, but doesn't
I think
look
those
like it
days
did
are gone
much.
now.
Huh?
I think those days are gone now.
Yeah, Trump bullish days.
Yeah. I think people pay less attention to what he says. It's like, after the tariff talk.
Yeah, after that, after Supreme Court overruled him, I guess,
It's like so much uncertainty left and right. People are like, you know what? Enough of this madness.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
I really thought, we would at least smash 25-200s last night. I figured, it'd come on and market would take off, but didn't do that.
I would like to see a deep pullback before we rally, but I don't think she may do that. It's just my hunch. I feel like she's gonna take off.
Good.
We've kind of been testing that demand zone around the 150. Tested it multiple times. I think we break above Asia high, we're going.
Yeah, I just had that feeling.
Like in that 4-hour gap also, the bear gap around 186. Fully closed that thing. It's about time we closed it.
How come they sell us? Can they sell this thing now? She can prime, she can ready. getting ready for a move. But it's just not giving you it. Sellers are coming in, but still not strong. But I'm tempted to start a small position here. Let's see if we get below 130. I'll start a small position. Above the highs at 146, 148. I'll start a buy position. Buy position 148. Sell position 130. That's gonna be how I'm gonna start my day. 10 points protector. You know the drill. Okay, so I'm gonna play this. So you should be in a buy right now. And let's see if it blows through. There we go. Nice push. Can we get to 164, 165? Let's see if we can blow through this and keep going. There we go. Beautiful. You should be protected now. You should be protected, maybe even take some partials. And depending on how much you're leveraging. We're swimming in profit here. Swimming in profit. Easy read. Let's see. Where we are. Just make sure you're protected.
Yep.
Could blow through and keep going, which would be great. There we go, 160s. Nice. 164. Can we get there? Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Easy trade. Yeah. It should be, man, I love this shit. Right. This could be a one and done. Easily be a one and done. Okay. Be a one and done. One and done. Let's see. Do I fancy anything else? Okay. 164 smashed, so we are done there. Again, you could leave your stop around 156. You know, put 160, you get stopped out. That's still cool. You made your money anyway. Right? No sweat. No sweat. Make sure I got everything off the table here. I'm not looking to trade much. Today is gonna be one of those days, you know, I'm just gonna take a few trades and call it good. I'm not gonna do a whole lot. But so far so good. Let's see. That's what I found one. There we go. Alright, cool. Got everything now. Nice. Yeah. Wouldn't be a bad time to close out. Because we just filled the gap, right? The gap fill, we expect a pullback, right? Time check is 9 o'clock of the hour, right? So top of the hour, if we've been bullish on the hour, top of the hour, expect a pullback, right? Now this could pull back and continue, but you don't want to take chances, right? So I'm out of this one completely, 100% out. That was an easy read, so no need to overstay my welcome. Not a bad way to start the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna try to sell the top simply because you can get a small pullback, might continues trading to the upside, right? What I'll look for if I'm gonna go short on this, I will look for price to get back below the 7 level. It's gonna be the 130 that I'll be looking for a sell. Okay, I'll still stick with that level 130 for a sell. I'm not gonna try to short the top. I could, but I'm not going to, simply because I want to see some shifting momentum, changing structure, and then I can short this and then look for a trade that I can hold. I want to get in a trade, get out, get out. I'm not about that game today. So I want steady moves. Like this one was an easy move. I want another easy move. Okay. Don't want to have to get in, get out. That was about 80 ticks on that move to the upside. Actually about 100. So that was about 100 on that one. Again, could sell the top, but I'm not interested in doing that because we are so bullish, right? So bullish. I want to see a kind of break of structure, right? Before I can think of selling. Could keep pumping. 180 is not out of the picture yet. See what happens here. But yeah, 130 is definitely prime selling area. We get below 130, I'm selling. No doubt about that. Moving really slow though. Alright, no volume yet. Keep waiting. See if some comes in at 9 o'clock.
For the bounce of the band for 30 seconds. Second double top. Also, these are all at the top. It's interesting.
Right now I'm just sitting on my hands doing a whole lot of nothing. And that's what I think you should all be doing. Doing a whole lot of nothing. Right? There's no volume yet. We got that one move. We've kind of double topped at that fair value gap, so we could roll over and start selling. Again, I'm still looking at same sell level 130. Right? I'm not looking to take anything earlier than that, simply because, again, like I say, market is strongly bullish. Right? You could jump into a sell and fast, real fast, right? And you get trapped and clapped, right? You don't want to ruin a good start to the day by taking some funny trades, and if they don't work out, then what, right? So keep it simple. Wait for our trades to show up. We execute. No rush. And right now I don't see a move. I don't see a move yet. But you have the levels, right? You have the levels. Let's wait and see what happens. I like where the OSOD is at for a sell, but extended divergence is a thing too, right? We could diverge.
Yeah.
And keep pushing higher, which is again why I do want to see a break of structure. Don't want to rush into anything.
Did anybody take 148 again? Came all the way back to about 145. There we go.
Again.
20 minutes to market open.
Bumping. I think we strike 180 here. Or strike 180 and then get a decent pullback. Strike 180. Come on, just finish the dumb move. This market is very stubborn. If this 180 is going to go to 200. Just being stubborn. Five points from 180. We're gonna smash. We just gonna pull back and play stupid. I'm about to find out.
Yeah.
Just not enough volume yet. This doesn't make any sense though. Just not enough. Not enough. This is exactly what I was talking about, right? Extended divergence. Right? OSOB looked primed and she just pushed higher. Another high, new high of day. Right? So you have to be very careful. That's why I say, okay, sell, I need a break of structure, right? Need a break of structure. Market structure is king. It's everything. Right? Otherwise I just keep buying. There was a nice double top which signaled potential sell, but there's no break of structure. So I'm not trying to lose my mind over this trade, get clubbed. So I just wait it out. Simple as that.
I didn't like how quickly the 30-second OSOB came down though. With that small, very, very small. So I was like, eh.
That's very true too. I agree. Completely agree. Came down crashing. Everybody see the email from Epics? I don't know what's going on with that profile. You all seen the email last night about them taking away people's profits?
You sent another one yesterday.
Yep, I sent another email yesterday talking about how they've adjusted everybody's profits given their new automated monitoring system.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then
Yeah,
it's like 2 days delayed. So I don't even know why did they bother. Like,
well, I don't know about the 2-day delay, but to me, the email itself says, they're going back months, right? So they're viewing trades over months and months and months. They're looking at months and months data and taking away people's profits. I'm like, that's kind of dumb.
that's crazy.
I get it, if you're going back, most recent trades, right? But they're going back months and months of data. And it is basically what the notification said, which doesn't make any sense.
I'm back.
Yeah, it's like if you're gonna do that, why go back months, right? If you didn't have a system in place, then that's just the dumbest thing to be doing. Oh yeah, we're gonna backtrack everything. That's just stupid.
Okay.
Diversify.
Yep, that's the way to go. So you're not counting on just the one. Absolutely. All right, we're coming down here. Let's see what it does.
This is more like it.
So now,
I think this is more like it on the 30 seconds.
yeah, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like this. It's come down a little too fast, but I'm gonna take it anyway. I'm still gonna sell 130s. Just waiting for price to get below those 130s, and I'll sell that. There we go. Getting ready. But again, be careful. You can bounce here and rip it up. So you do want to see a strong momentum down those 130s. I wouldn't rush into the sells again. Looking at 130 for a break of structure, and that's where I'm going to look to take the trade.
Yep.
Not rushing this.
POC also met price right now.
Sorry, what?
POC has met price right now.
Yep. Yeah, so just trying to play careful here. And incoming. Let's see. So we can roll through that and keep going. See the pullback of 130. So see, gotta see, gotta know what you're looking for. Let's see price breakthrough and close below that. Until you get below 130, you can't trust. You can't trust the move to the downside.
Ten minutes market open.
Now 130 level has got an equal number of buyers and sellers, and that's not a level you want to participate at. All right, now here's the deal, right? If we can't get back above 154, I'm gonna look to sell. I'll be looking to sell a little higher, so maybe sell 140s, right? So this retest of the 130s kind of changes the game a little bit, right? So we're looking for price to push up, right? If we get above, you could take a buy here. Goes my trading view acting stupid again. So you could take a buy here. 140s trading view just crashed. So you can look for buys about 140, right? If we retest 140s and buy at 140 to go higher. If we do reject 158, come back down, you could look for a sell right under 150. But it has to be a rejection of that 2-minute fair value gap. So this structural move that just happened changes the game a little bit, right? Because we came down, didn't break structure, but kind of put an equal low, right? So we're looking for price to get below 130, just retested and bounce back up. So if you can't get above 1, what does that mean, right? That means you're failing to put a new high. And if you can't put a new high of day, then you do what? Then you can strike for a sell.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, we need that move to be backed by some kind of volume. And why my trading view just lately has just been acting up. But anyway, there you have it. 3 minutes to the open. Just going blue right back up. Hang on to this or what?
Minutes.
It's like the bulls want to squeeze this.
Yeah, it does look like that.
Here we go.
It's like I want to squeeze it up.
Let's freaking go. Let's go.
Pumping it. They're gonna pump it.
Done.
They're gonna pump it. Alright, they're going for the second gap at 240, right? So I think I'd give you that level. 250, 280s, right? 280s on the upside. I think they're going for that. That's wild. That was wild. I think they're going for 250s. I'm just going to go up 250. Off we go. So start taking profit here. Definitely take some profit. Take some profit. So I think 250s are gonna come up here pretty soon. 250s to 280. Again, no rush, right? Like I say, we didn't rush the sells, didn't rush the buys, just timing. Just timing. All right, 250s incoming. 250s incoming. Should we get up there? 250. Honestly, they'll push 250 and then a rejection once we fill that gap. There we go. And we blow through. We might get a pullback down to 190 area. I might get a pullback down to 190. There we go. You see that pullback. 190 needs to hold, and then we can bump. Let's see if they want to blow back, push higher. But I do can't even put the statement out of my mouth, and it's I can't even, I mean, best I can do is prep you for this kind of for this stuff, right? But I'll trade, right? That's pretty.
45 smashed. Just 5 more points.
Where's the top? That was a beautiful trade, though. Beautiful trade.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful trade right off the open.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Did leave a huge gap, though. Huge gap. Let's see what it does.
Yeah, so again, if you paid attention to that, it was push up, pull back, right down into the 130s. Price didn't close below the 130s, so we expect to move back into the fair value gap. Price moved back into the 2-minute fair value gap, but on the way down, it did not break below the 140s. So what do? We don't sell, we don't buy until we break back above the fair value gap. We break the fair value gap 150s, we take a buy. 158, 160, we take a buy to go to the next gap, which was 240s, 250s, right? And that's where we're at now. Okay, we're about to smash those 250s, right? But I think bears are trying to come in here, but I think that's going to be what we use to hit the 250. Okay. Now, I'll take a small sell up here. The 10-point stop is a really tight stop, 260s. Okay, and I'm looking for 190, right? If it doesn't work, I'm out. In fact, I'm gonna put it at 255. Stops 255. Okay, I'm looking for a pullback to 190, right? If it doesn't work, I'm out. Not holding on to this. So literally just above that 2-minute candle, that's where my stop loss is at. Okay, if this holds and keeps pumping, I'm out. And again, house money. Risking house money here. Looking for a pullback to 190, right? 195, 197, and then I'll be looking to take a re-entry there for a buy. But if this hits my stop loss, I'm out. Tight stop. Not giving a lot of room to play because it could break 250s and just go to 383. You still have a level. You still have 280, and then you've got 318.
Yeah, we just smashed 51.
50s are done, right? So the buys, I would close out the buys entirely, or you could move your stops to 220. Right? Every seller is absorbed, right? Every time anybody's trying to sell, they just. So I'm probably we'll see. I'm gonna leave my stop at 250. Just leave it there. on the sell move. Looking for 190. Okay, there's sellers stepping into the market, but they're getting absorbed. Bulls are just crushing it. Crushing it. You know, if the sellers can manage to get this below 218 and then down below 207, then we can come back to the 190s, 180s. Okay, but if they can't, then it's gonna keep pushing up. But I'm holding my sell with a very tight stop. So let's see if this move happens. But you should be up pretty good on the day. You should be up
pretty decent.
You should be up at least 500 ticks on the day. All right, let's see if this move's gonna work or not. Again, I started my entry a little early. You don't have to start that early. You can wait for price to get below 215, 208 to the 190. Right? You don't have to start too early. I'm only risking house money here. Okay.
Yep.
This is a counter trend trade, and so you shouldn't be going to, because they could squeeze through those 260s and go to 280s. If they go to 280s, they're gonna feel 390. And that move is looking really strong right now. So if I do get taken out at those 255s, I will reverse that position to go for 280, and then I'll hold to 315. Okay, giving you every plan as it is. So I hope you're capitalizing on the moves. Let's see if they want to squeeze. I think they're gonna squeeze. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm getting so close to my stop loss. Take it already if you're gonna take it. Let's reverse this thing and go. Okay. All right, stop taken. Trade reverse. I can boldly say that was a silly move. Anyway, if I've been waiting for a break of structure, right from the open, and there's not a break of structure, why am I selling? Right?
In my head, I'm like, Ghost was like, why is he taking the sell now?
Yeah, that was a silly move. That was a very silly move. Very, very silly move. Because if I've been waiting for BOS to happen and there's no BOS, there's no break below 210s, 215s, why am I selling? Right? That was a silly move. That was a silly trade. All right. Let's now see price push 280 and then 315. We want to see 280, 315. Actually, 307 and then 3. That's what we're looking for now. Yeah, that was a silly trade. That was a very silly trade. If you're trading off Trendflow Pro, I think Trendflow buy, right? Maybe a buy right before the open, right?
Yep.
Nice buy.
Even the box from the previous time gave you a nice entry.
Box
And actually,
previous time.
yeah, and that's actually what I used. The 828 box. $74, $76, $77, $80 and coming.
They call me Market Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
This thing is just moving.
To be smashed.
They call me Market Papi. Papi. Papi.
$300 incoming. Actually, 300 smashed. Now we go for 307. And then the 1 hour bear gap at around 320, 321. And if you took that buy just before market open, it smashed 600 ticks.
Yes, you did.
If you took the box, that's 240 ticks right now. Actually more than that. We just smashed 07, I think. Yep. 07 is smashed. So that's 250 ticks if you took the box.
Let's go.
Sorry, my Discord, my system. I don't blame Discord. I blame my system entirely acting up. All right, so you took the reversal with me. This is where it really helps have good risk management. Again, right? Silly trade, trying to sell that at the high without a break of structure. But if you reverse that trade with me from 255s, right? That was your entry, 255 entry for a buy. Once we took that high, we ran up and we are up another 270 ticks on that move. So overall, you're up close to about 800 ticks, right? Okay.
Yeah.
This thing's gonna break out. We've hit 280s, was one of the targets that I called. That target got smashed. 307s got smashed, and off to 350s we go. So again, easy trades. Easy trades. That sell was a very silly move. Shouldn't have been doing that. I was just silly. I was outright stupid. Okay. Outright stupid. No data to justify that sell. Okay. But again, I didn't give you a sell and leave you hanging. I gave you a stop loss 255, and I told you exactly what to do. Once that stop got hit, reverse the damn trade. So if you followed me on that sell, silly as it was, once that stop got hit, reverse the trade. Right? Opportunity was right there for the taking. And that was another close to 300 ticks on that move. So overall, you should be up about 800 ticks on the day.
Absolutely.
Okay. That was a very small loss. It's about what, 10 points? 10 points or less, about 15 points. Yeah. So that's nothing. It's about 63 ticks. Nothing on the world. It should be a $20,000 day. If you can't make 10 to 20,000 in this kind of shit, I don't know what to tell you. It should be a nice $20,000 day. Easy. So we could keep going. I think we pump. Finally broke out of the range, so we're definitely gonna pump. We're coming into this order block, right? So let's see if this order block can't stop these bulls from pushing, and they're gonna go higher. You're looking at 25,400, and then you're looking for another gap about 25,530s. Okay, but let's see what price does as we get up to these 350s. Maybe get 363, and above 363 get 418, and then cool off a little, right? Cool off a little, but this could fly. This could fly. What you probably want to see though is a decent pullback, maybe about 284. 284 would be the pullback, and then continuation. But looking good so far. Yeah. So if you trust the system, on the 2-minute, TFP has just been giving you buys since 6 a.m.
Yep.
Right. Since 6 a.m., TFP has just been giving you buys. All right, we're pumping. 350s incoming. 350s incoming. Still got a trade on. I would consider trimming. Some at about 350. So if you took that reversal, that puts us at a nice 400 ticks. And then if you held the trade from, well, probably not from, I would hope nobody held from the first entry that we took. But if you did, power to you. But if you get the re-entry, the second trade off of 147, 145, 141s, you were up a nice 800 ticks on that move. You give take 798, 800, right? It's about almost 200 points on the trade. All right, this thing gonna give us 350 or what? And might just deny us the 350s and pull back. Let's see. Gotta stay above 300 to continue to 350. We can't lose that 300. Gotta stay above that. We keep pushing. Time check 9:52, almost 10 o'clock, and we are up and rocking. Okay.
Sure.
Deep in profit. I really wouldn't be trying to sell this again. Okay. I don't care. You know, if you're gonna sell, make sure your stops are really tight. But make sure there's some kind of breakout structure, right? This we're probably looking at breakout structure on a 30-second time frame, not necessarily a 2-minute time frame. Be more like a 30-second time frame breakout structure. At this point would be price closing below the 300s, but again, you got to be careful because there's about a 30-second gap at 280 and then another gap at 62s, right? So if you take the 318, 315, ideally you want 300, right? You take the 300s, you got to be very quick because this could snap 300 to 285 and bounce right back up and keep going. Okay. It's not the market where you want to sell the highs because again, market's been ranging for a while. We just broke out. What's likely to happen? Keep pushing, right?
Yep.
Keep pushing is what's most likely to happen. Okay. And for the first time in days, weeks, you're up, you're above the 55 on the daily time frame, right? So that's kind of a bullish signal, right? This is a change of trend. We are changing trend. Okay. For the first time in almost last time we were above the 55 was what? It was the 2nd of February, right? So the month is almost over. So pretty much first time in the entire month we've gone above the 55 on the daily time frame. So that doesn't tell you anything. That seems like a bullish trend, right? Looks like we're going back up. I'm not saying that price can come back below it, but on the day, I'd be more interested in buying than selling. Be nice to get a nice pullback to reload, but if it keeps pumping, all right, where's Nvidia at? I know I'll give let's see, Nvidia pushing 195s, right? Nvidia pushing 195s, has the potential to go to 205s. It's a lot of gaps for Nvidia to fill. So this is a nice strangle. Like I said, strangle Nvidia, put more on the bullish move, and you're gonna make a shit ton of money. Make a shit ton of money. 205s, 215s, 210s. All those contracts look good. How's freaking Tesla doing? Looks like I think Tesla's been taking a beating for a while. But let's wait.
All this time?
Yeah, I think Tesla's been taking a beating. It was down 394 as of Monday. So just starting to go back up. All right, let's see if this thing tests 300 and see what it does when it retests 300. Again, no rush for me here, and I'm really not interested in trying to sell this again. Just looking for those pullbacks, opportunity to buy, right? Pull back, buy, pull back, buy, pull back, buy, because we are bullish. All right, back to NQ. Sales are tempting, but I'm not doing it. Very, very tempting. Whenever you have these extended divergences, it's very tempting, but anything goes, right? It could literally fail, just like it's doing right now, fail and get back below 305 and just rejecting 305 and bouncing back up, and it could just keep going higher, right? Because you got levels above, you got levels at 350, you got levels at 360, so it could just keep going, right? It could just keep going. So, yeah, be careful. See that?
Yeah.
305 is brutal, and 305 is going to lead to 350s. There we go. 350 done. 350 done. Okay. So don't get fooled, especially if we're stuck in this. You want to see price break key level, and right now 305 is that level. 305 is the level that needs to be broken. And we close above 350, we're pushing to 450, no doubt. You're gonna go 363 will push at 418, 418 will push all the way to 450s, and then 450s will push to 480, 480, 492. They're not done. Just keep pumping. Go again.
Looks like those 350s are holding.
Yeah. Okay. It's 10:05. I think it's an appropriate time to shut it down on the YouTube stream. Quick recap. We had our first trade since we jumped on the call at 8:40. The signal came in at 8:38. That was a buy. We hit 166 ticks. Then we pulled back to entry. Then we got another buy signal at 9:20. We took that. It ran up to about 862 ticks. So overall, more than 1,000 ticks profit. So, like I said when we started, size accordingly. Just follow the signals blindly. You'll still be all good. And this is even without the signals, the callouts that Ghost gave us. Okay. As usual, don't forget to subscribe, like, share. And if you want to join us on our premium channel, reach out to WBE Master on Discord or Telegram for access. Thanks again for joining us this Wednesday morning. We'll see you again same time tomorrow.